Welcome back, Zip Nation, as we continue this football coach college dynasty run through as the Akron Zips, led by Coach Eric Taylor. We are getting ready here for the end of season 3, and the Zips sit at 4-3, the best mark yet of this dynasty. And the buzz around campus, it's real. But the road ahead is no cakewalk, because before us sits some impressive opposition. We have Ohio, Toledo, UTEP, UMass, and Buffalo all standing in the way as we are going to push to finish season 3 on a high note. Now, off the field, the recruiting battles are going to rage on, and hopefully we will lock up a few recruits and big-time commitments for this program. And we are going to see if the Zips can keep building momentum, lock in some future stars, cement ourselves on the rise in the MAC conference, and stick around now to see how this thing turns out as we wrap up this season. And before we do, we're coming off a rough loss against our rival Ball State, but we now potentially have a quarterback commitment with a B+ potential who already has 78 arm strength. He wants to be a star, so I don't know why he's coming here, but he is coming here, so that is good news for us. Nobody else went in on him. Again, we're building on recruitment in this recruiting class and every recruiting class until we have enough to go after on potential, until we have enough to go after the big guns. And we should start seeing some of these recruits falling in line. We can take one look before we jump into the games to see, are there any people out there that we could maybe steal that would be worth it? And honestly, there's not. Except for this guy here, Charles Miles. Ooh, he's actually... Okay, let's see if we can steal him. Can't hurt to go after this guy. Give him an offer he can't refuse, hopefully. And say bye-bye to Iowa. And from Orlando, Florida, why wouldn't you come to Akron, Ohio? That's what we want to see. Coach Taylor will get you ready to go. And we are loyal, so let's get ready for Ohio. Now, their offensive talent and defensive talent, not much more than ours. They are putting up a lot of yards per game in the passing game, so we are going to have to limit the passing. We're going to try to pick up the short ones. And I don't know what we're going to do here, but we're going to go back to our quick passing focus because that seems to be the thing that helps us out the most. Now, we are also going to turn the reins over to our redshirt freshman dual threat quarterback, Maddox Carlisle. Doesn't have the arm strength, doesn't have the accuracy, doesn't have the IQ of Mr. Howell over there, but Howell's only thrown one touchdown anyways, equaling his one interception. His percentage at 66% has actually been much, much better than the last 2 seasons, but his yards per attempt and yards per game, we need to look towards the future. So I think now is the time to do that, and hopefully it won't go off too bad. When we look at the matchup, this has been a team that has pummeled us. Not too bad the first season, but last year was bad as they were on their way to a fantastic season. They've slipped up a little bit, and we're on the way up, so it's going to be interesting to see how can we do here. And they are giving us the ball first, so we're going to go ahead and go into that chew clock mode right off the bat. We're going to give our young redshirt freshman a chance to pass for a completion, and it works. 6-yard pass right off the bat, get his nerves calmed down, and then we start the smash mouth football where his job is to turn around and hand the ball off. Let's continue to do just that, only now we're already running into a bit of a problem. We got to keep it short passes, though. Oh, man, Mr. Carlisle, that's a rough start. And that's not good for the defense. So we're going to see, can we run the ball? That's what I want to see. More runs. The bubble screen might be good, but he got sacked instead. Let's try this corner double in. That give him a little bit more smaller, shorter targets to go to. And so this is going to be a rough game. But again, this is gearing up towards the future, because I don't expect that we could win this game even with Howell in. Oh, goodness. Maybe we need to change it. You know what? Let's do. It's already 3 of 7. Maybe that was not the best option. Let's go ahead and let's get Mr. Howell back in there. He got, a little bit of playing time. And that's all the playing time he's going to get until things get really out of hand. Allen Green there. Look at that. 2nd and 5. Howell did complete something. We're going to need to throw the ball a little bit now. Still want to chew the clock at the moment. Keep them off the field as long as we can. We do get a field goal. Maybe this is the turning point. 3 and out. Okay, now we can go back to auto-managing the clock a little bit. I like that we were running it, and now we're just back to nothing. And there the march begins. This is looking a lot like last season. Let's go back to the running game. That is not our strength right now. Nothing is our strength at the moment. Actually, let's line up and let's call an audible. Let's see if we can catch them off with the power read. 3rd and 5. Oh, we got so close. Inside zone, and we get stuffed. Okay, 31-3. You know what? We are going to make this substitution. We're going to go back to the young freshman. Because at this point, it doesn't matter. And Mr. Green, we're going to say so long to you at the moment. You did us well, but we've got to look towards the future. Get those young running backs. We were winning more when they were in, so maybe we can get something going. Oh, what a brutal thing. See, Benson is much more effective than Green. There you go. Maddox got us a completion. He is without our better wide receivers. Let's switch this. Let's try the option. And we will try a triple option here. 3rd and 5. And it worked with Nicholas Hester. 1st and goal. Benson with an 8-yard run. Look at that. We actually got in the end zone. Maybe we can make the score look respectable. Okay, they missed their field goal. This is our chance, guys. Let's march down that field and get another touchdown and at least make it look like we were competitive. I don't like the bubble screen. I would rather try something different. I want to go with that halfback zone weak, which got us 7 yards. That seems to work well. The play action, oh, we're going to go option. We have a dual threat quarterback, so why would we not use that? There you go. 7 yards to Burris. Now we're getting nowhere fast. Let's try the QB power. 3rd and 7. Doesn't work. The play action doesn't work. 37-yard field goal does get us on the board again. I like what we're seeing in the second half a little bit until they come down and score. We did get a nice return at least. Let's just let the coordinator see this one out. Yeah, that was rough. That offense from Ohio is just too much for us. We didn't expect much more than that. Dropping to 4-4. 2-4 in the conference, that's disappointing. To make matters worse, we picked up some injuries. Now, Alan Green, he's not going to be playing for us anymore. Savage, though, as a rush shirt sophomore, and losing Mathis, those both hurt. But we got Mario Parks back and Kale Masters. Good news for both. Did we get the kicker? We did get the kicker. We already have some kickers, but we're trying to put some competition out there. Let's take a quick look at the depth chart. And we have Mathis and defensive line. Yeah, it's time to move him down a little bit. This is one who could get some playing time, actually. Let's move up Christian Bentley, that A-plus sophomore. Let him get a little bit of playing time. Let's go back to our safety. Get Mario Parks in there. We were winning when he was playing. So hopefully we will go back to winning while he is playing. And let's get... Where's he at? Kale. You, sir. We'll move you back up to the top as well. Let you have those shots. Everybody else got some playing time already. We are going to still stick with Maddox Carlisle as our quarterback and see if we can't pull something out, some magic out of the hat. Nothing else has changed as far as recruiting goes that we need to worry about. So we are going to check out Toledo. Their defense isn't the best. They struggle with the passing, so we're definitely going to work on quick passing. They do pass the ball really well, though. They're also out of the pistol, just like Ohio, so that's a little worrisome. Whenever we look at, they're only favored by 6. They beat us by 35 last season, though. So this could be a rough one. We do hold passing yards per game. We're still doing well there. Our rushing yards opposition is not good, and we can't pass the ball to save our lives. So we really have to work on that. That is something we're still trying to work on, but we don't have the quarterback to be able to do it. And we are. I know I need to think I need to change in the offseason how we're conservative with our passing. I think that needs to change. And we need to look at doing some more balanced passing. Let's try the RPO to start. And that didn't work at all. So now hey, there you go. Emmanuel Benson from Maddox Carlisle. And now we run the ball. Then we do the option. I like what you've got going here, Coach. Burris is there. And first and goal. And Hugo Burris with a 6-yard run right off the bat. Let's get a stop. 3rd and 2. And they are just moving the ball down the field. 3rd and 7, 4th and 7. And we stopped them. That's good news. We're not going to start milking the clock quite yet. If we can move the ball on this one, then we will look at doing that. We're going to go with the power option, the 3rd and 1. And Burris gets those 6 yards needed. Then he gets stopped. We're on our own 42. He wants to do a halfback toss. Okay. Doesn't work. And they are coming right back down the field. The hope that was at the beginning of the game is now being dashed. But here we go. Benson's running the ball. I want to keep running the ball, but let's try an outside one, the halfback stretch. Whoa, Hugo Burris, 44 yards. Inside zone there. Hester, he's been much more effective, and then, as I say that, he loses a yard. But Mr. Carlisle to Mr. Masters to the 1-yard line, inside zone, puts it in. Nicholas Hester for the 1-yard touchdown run. We are up 14-10. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves a game. Except the defense is falling apart on us now. That is frustrating. But Carlisle's given us some balance to this running game that we can now use. There, he picked up 5 yards, that one. We are not doing the bubble screen. I do like the idea of an option, though. That triple option is dangerous. And it worked. Burris got 7 yards off of it. Let's line up and let's try an audible. We are going to do the smash digs. I got a little too cocky thinking we could pass the ball. When we have Burris back there ready to go, we're not going to do the boot. We're going to stick to the ground game and go with the blunt dive. Inside zone doesn't get us anywhere either. Flanker curl doesn't get us anywhere. And now we're on their 36. Maybe could have gone for it, but we don't risk anything. And we got the ball back. I do agree we need to pass the ball, even though with 3 timeouts, no, we don't need to. Let's keep it on the ground for a little bit. Good grief. Okay, 4th and 1, our own 44. We're going to try to get there. Halfback smash, gets there, 3-yard run. The stretch play picks up another 3. We at least need to get this field goal. Come on now. Halfback sweep doesn't get anywhere, and we have to punt it away. Oh, that's so disappointing. I thought we could tie it up. 3rd and 11, 4th and 11, 3 and out to start it off. That's what we want to see. Now we're going to keep it on the ground as long as we can. Where are we at? Carlisle 7-11. So he is doing okay for us. Let's do the ISO. There you go. Benson right up the gut at him. Let's try a slants play to mix it up a little bit. 11-yard pass from Maddox Carlisle. Do we do the curls? And it's even bigger with Graham Cleveland picking up our tight end, 30 yards. But now we're on the 10, so this means we can run the ball again, and we're to the 1-yard line. Halfback dive over the top. Hugo Burris punches it in, gives us the 4-point lead in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if the defense can stand tall. They're running the ball. There's a pass for 3 yards. Another run. Christian Bentley with the sack, pushing them back. Let's now go into chew clock mode. I'm going to do that power O. Ooh, that's a little disappointing. The slants didn't work that time either. Got a little cocky on the chewing the clock. But I think we can do it. 14-yard rush for Mr. Benson. Hester gets another 4. Let's keep it on the ground with the option this time. Fullback lead read option. Carlisle keeps it himself for 8 yards on the gain. We're into the 4th quarter. 2nd and 4, zone weak. I like that. There we go. Hester moves it along. We've got less than 14 minutes left. Let's try that triple option again. Doesn't get us anywhere. The QB power I'm not really big on. If you want to get in the middle, let's try that zone weak. Picked up 5 yards for Benson. We're going to line this up, try an audible. Nothing's really middle slant. Pick one of these guys. Oh, incomplete to Russell Proctor. We need another defensive stand. 4th and 1. They punted away. They didn't go for it. 9:20 left. Let's keep it going. Outside runs seem to be working at the moment. Nicholas Hester's doing pretty well. Let's try the stretch play. 4 yards. Hester again. Let's try another outside run. We will do the stretch with the fullback lead. Ooh. What are we thinking? Option? Read option? 4th and 5 doesn't get it. We are not going for it at 4th and 5. We will punt that ball away. Trust the defense. Don't prove me wrong. 1st and 10, 2nd and 8. They are passing the ball down. That stopped them for 1 yard there. 2:50 left on the clock. 3rd and 16 after a sack by our man Armando Starr. 4th and 16 on the incomplete pass and a turnover on downs. Deflected by Jackson Nakano. There's one of their timeouts. 2nd and 6. 3rd and 9. We don't get there. They've used their second timeout. So we are a minute. Ooh, we got to figure out a way to get this ball. Let's try the stretch. 3rd and 9 doesn't get us anywhere. They've called their last timeout. Minute 13 left. Minute 7 left. They just passed it for 10 yards there. Sacked by Bruce Felton. Loss of 6 yards. 54 seconds on the clock. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 16. 42 seconds. Another incomplete. 4th and 16. 36 seconds on the clock. Turnover on downs after an incompletion. Let's take the knee, men. And we won it 21-17. Hard fought. Beating an in-state rival. That is what we wanted to see. Look at this pass yards per attempt, 7.9. Not a lot of yards, but that is a big number for us. As you know, if you've been watching, we struggled to get anywhere near that. Burris, Benson, and Hester. We've got our redshirt freshman, redshirt sophomore, and redshirt sophomore all having solid games. That's what we like to see. Cleveland's a sophomore. Rose is a sophomore. Isn't Starr a junior? No, he's a senior. That's right. Unfortunately, our best defensive players do tend to lean on the senior side and upperclassmen side, but that's okay because all of our underclassmen have a lot of potential, and all we would need to do is fill a gap or two with a transfer potentially to help us solidify it. But that's a big win. We are now up to 5-4, back into the winning record column. Well, just as things went well for us, things get bad. Owen Whitaker, our senior, 85 overall, now has a major injury for the rest of the season, basically. And Ramon Ota, 5 sacks, 11 pressures, is out as well with a major leg injury. Now, this is that guy from Iowa that was going after Iowa that we were looking. Oh, he committed to us. We got this 71 gem of a receiver. He's already good enough to go into our starting lineup, basically. No one else went for him. Picked him up. That's what we like to see. So we do have to make some depth chart changes. Whitaker, that is such a blow. They can be played on. He's still one of our best players. We'll move him down to 3rd. And we will do keep fresh. Possibly that will help him. And then as far as Law goes down there, when we go to the linebacker spot, our Ota, we can move you down. You are a senior after all. Let's let this freshman get some playing time. He's got a minor injury at the moment. So, yeah, we'll let him maybe get a couple snaps. Let's see. Is there anybody out there that we can... So, we lost a few. Or no, we didn't lose any. Those are old ones. We are winning several of these still. Let's look at our points ahead. Wait, this guy I haven't offered to? What was I thinking? We got to get him. He's a gem of a player. Lots of potential here. They're all wanting to come to us. Things are looking good in the recruiting pipeline. We can't catch up. We're catching a little bit here. We might be able to pass them once we get the visit, if things go well. And we're closing the gap for Jesse Ho, the defensive lineman. We could add a little bit, pick up another 200 points, see if that does anything for us. So let's check out the practice focus. They like to put up a lot of yards as well. And they do allow a lot of yards. They allow a lot of passing. So we definitely have to focus on the quick passing. We have to stop the run. They will run down our throats otherwise, I'm afraid. So UTEP, man, we are the walking wounded there. But look at this. We're rated 105th. We're ranked 5-4. This is a huge season for us. So it's our first time going up against some 6-point underdogs. Our passing game, pass protection, it says is better. Their talent is not any better. It's actually slightly worse than us. So I think this could be an interesting game. I mean, we just came off a big one against Toledo, and if we're stopping them there, do you want to pass the ball already? Jeffrey Smiley already from Maddox Carlisle. Now we're going to triple option. I like what the coordinator is calling up there. I like the creativity and mixing things up. At 3rd and 5, we get nothing. Play the field position game until we allow big chunks of yards and get pushed back, and they march down the field. Well, that was unfortunate because we just did a 3 and out. But we got the ball back. Okay, there we get back to our roots. Run the ball. That's what I want to see. As long as you're calling that, coach, we're good. The read option worked. Nope, let's go back. Option run. Let's try this read option. Carlisle kept it. Then we turned it to Nicholas Hester. Why would we not keep handing the ball off, coach? What are you doing? We are in field goal range. Let's not do anything crazy. Quick slants, try over the middle. Let's take the points. Outside of that one horrible drive, now we had them down to 3rd and long 2 times on this drive. 3 times, and we allow it again. 25-yard pass on 3rd and long. They tore us up on 3rd and long. And then there we go. Frederick Kidd, just as I was about to get upset with him. Carlisle finds him. We are going to stick to the ground game, though. We need to get back to our roots because it is working for us. As I say that, it doesn't work anymore. But we picked up another field goal. Let's get to 3rd and long. That cover 3 sky, that one worked. We got to remember that in case we need to make some changes later on. Okay, we have 3 timeouts. So we're going to start with the power option. Doesn't get us anywhere. Let's try the stretch. Doesn't get us anywhere either. The play action rollout does. 9-yard pass from Maddox Carlisle. And then he runs out of bounds to keep the clock going. Or not keep it going, but to stop it. We do not want a 3rd and 6. Let's try stick. 3rd and 6. We get it. Frederick Kidd, 12-yard pass. 1:02 left. Let's try the halfback sweep. 2nd and 5. We get nowhere with Mr. Burris. And we get sacked, and we miss the field goal. An end around. We haven't done one of those in a while, and that one actually worked. Running the ball is working. So we need to keep running the ball. They won't expect it right up the gut. And they didn't. Benson powers his way through. Mr. Burris. Now we have to pass, and we got closer. 3rd and 10. We are not going to do that blitz. We're going to go with a zone in the cover 3 sky. That tended to work, and it didn't work this time. Carved up for 19 yards. 1st and goal. Oh, that's so disappointing. We're going to have to pass the ball a little bit more. After all, Carlisle's doing okay with them. 7.5 yards per attempt. 18-yard pass completion right there. We all of a sudden are able to mix it up a little bit, which helps our play calling immensely. Halfback dive gets in. Manuel Benson, we're 8 down now. All right, within one possession. If we can find it in our defense, to 2nd and 10, 3rd and 4. Again, why would we expect? Oh, Frederick Kidd returned it for 94 yards for a touchdown. Gets it right back. Okay, we've got to do something here. Let's try bear, cover 2 man. What are they in? Cover 2 sink, 3rd and 2. They are in a trips 3 wide receiver formation. Let's go nickel. Let's try corner blitz. Oh, there we go. I form pro. Are they going to try to run it at us? Wall stunt. Oh, they did run it at us, and they picked up just what they needed. And they continue 4th and 1. They get the field goal to seal the victory. Even though the Carlisle has had a very, very good game by our standards here. So I'm pleased with that. The numbers were there. 172 passing yards, 16 of 28. Burris did well, and that's about it. Benson really not. Hester didn't get much of a chance. That's disappointing. But 5-5, we still have a shot to become bowl eligible here. Let's see if we can pull off another win. We got 2 more shots. Well, we do have some recovered injuries. Savage is back and Green, but Green's not getting to play, and we've got lots of potential recruits here. Okay, Michael Malone is the diamond in the rough. We've got another wide receiver diamond coming to us. We have another wide receiver with C potential, already 70 overall. Linebacker with A- potential. B+ diamond defensive lineman. Another wide receiver. We have probably too many there. Rex Holland, a B, and then a B wide receiver. Maybe we've overdone it on wide receivers. I don't know. Quite possibly. Yeah, might have done that. I can throw in some pitches on that one. I'm afraid that if I pitch to some of these guys, they will end up picking up on that and they'll go there instead. So I don't want to necessarily throw a pitch out there towards them. So let's use it for some others to lock down these guys. How many recruits do we have? 11 recruitments so far. We don't want too many more. So we've got UMass and Buffalo left. Let's set our practice focus. UMass is a game we can win. They do like to run the ball, so we're going to try to. But they're deep pass. Oh, no, they like to pass the ball. Okay. Limit the downfield passing. They're really good against the run, so let's focus on that quick passing again because we've found a little bit of hope. I do like that our points per game is so much better than offensive talent. Defensive points per game are especially better. That bodes well for the coordinators in the offseason as also. Matchup-wise, we beat them the first year, got trounced by them last season, so we're hoping we can get back on the winning ways here. Depth chart. Oh. I did not realize Jeffrey Smiley was so much better. Put him as number 1. Mr. Workhorse right there. Now we can play this game and hopefully come out on top and become bowl eligible, even though we probably won't get a bowl. To hit 6 wins would be fantastic for us. Okay, let's start running the ball right off the bat. That's not a good sign at all. Interception. That's what we like to see. Let's try an option play. maybe with our quarterback, nope, we still can't get anything. Let's line up and call an audible, and we're going to actually audible to a pass, and that doesn't work either. Oh, this is not good. Oh, but we get another interception. Clay Alston. And we get nowhere. Try it this way. Okay, we finally got something. 10 yards. There we got 6 yards on that one. Now we can try curls. 10 yards. We're matriculating the ball down the field here. The hitches are not working. We're going to try that triple option. 3rd and 4. We get 1 yard. Let's kick the 43-yard field goal. We don't have a kicker. He should be better than that. He should do better. Halfback slam. The stretch doesn't get it there for us either. Another interception. This is... How many has he thrown? 3 interceptions so far. Keep doing that. But, of course, we can't capitalize on any of it. You know what? Here, let's try chewing the clock. Let's go to the halfback zone weak. Picked up 5 yards. Okay, we like that. Right up the gut. 3rd and 2. Power O gets us there. Now I think it's time for... No, not the QB run. We're going to try option run again. This time the power read. Picks us up 7. We'll take it. I do want to try an RPO on this one. 2nd and 3 doesn't get us, so that's why I guess we don't do the RPOs. Option runs. Fullback lead read option. How far away are we? 65% chance. We've already missed a 40-something yard field goal. I want to try the option. We're going to go with the power option. 4th and 2. We don't get it. 1 yard is all we picked up. Go big or go home. And we might be going home after that one. But Burris gets 14 yards right off the bat. Then Kidd. Oh, we can't get anywhere. 3rd and 8, 4th and 5 on their 48-yard line. And they want to go for it. And it works. Only they get sacked. Get a whole lot of nothing that time. We are going to go for it again. We're going to go risky here. 4th and 11. We don't get anything. 20 seconds left. I'm hoping they get nothing out of this, and they don't. So that one didn't kill us. We need to figure out how to get the ball going down the field. It looks like the running game is going well at the moment. Very well. Carlisle keeping it himself for 16 yards. Benson's there. Burris gets stopped. 41-yard field goal. He's not that bad. We've been working on accuracy. And that is well within range. You're killing us, man. Now we've just... Those missed field goals are just killing us. I want to try the end around. They didn't give it to Frederick. They gave it to Masters instead. 3rd and 3. Now 4th and 2. Don't get it. Looks like that's going to be all she wrote for this one. And this was a very disappointing. The way our defense was playing, this should have been much, much better. But now we finally get a field goal when the momentum's all gone. Oh, returned one. That means it's got the ball back again on an onside kick. 17 yard. I don't know what happened to this team all of a sudden, but we just made it a one-scored game. Oh, they got it. Okay, well, we made it interesting at the end. Carlisle, not too bad. It was just the kicking game. 1 of 3. He should be better than that. He should be a lot better than that. That's disappointing. We got one more shot to try to do this. And Bo Mathis is recovered just in time from injury. We now have another potential recruit. Nope, going to Michigan State. That was one we weren't going to win. We did get forced turnovers of 4, a new school record for us. I don't want to add anybody new. If we win the ones we're going for, great. If not, that's fine too. Yeah, I don't want to push too much. We have enough recruits coming in. But now we get Buffalo, who's been worse off than us. We do have, again, we're scoring more. We're doing better on defense. Yards per game are still a struggle. Oh, we do need to check out the depth chart. Let's go back to our defensive line. Because Mr. Bentley is getting his playing time. He's played in 3 games. But we really want to get this 6th win. So he's going to move back a little bit. We get Savage up there. And hope this works for us. He's got to be a workhorse. I should have done that a long time ago. I'm sure he plays most of the time. Okay, so Buffalo. They're just balanced. They really are. Our offensive focus, we're going to focus on that quick passing again. And we are going to head into this game 7.5-point favorites. We've not beat them. We lost by 4, and then we lost by 16. Maybe this is the one that we are able to do. We're playing at home. They have been rough on defense. This could be our 6th win and go 500. We got to keep it on the ground. We're not going to start throwing the ball. Let's not get crazy here. It would have been nice to actually get a first down against a defense that's struggling so much. And we are 3 and out again. Oh, okay. We got an interception. Triple option of 4th and 4 doesn't do anything for us. I like the aggressiveness, coach. We got nothing else to lose at this point. We're going for that. 3rd and 6. We got to try something. 8-yard pass. I like the stretch play. I like the outside zone. Power read. Now you're talking. We get stuck there. Let's go back to an option run. This time the read option weak. I don't want to do that fake fullback. It is not working for us. The outside zone might work for us, and it does. Nicholas Hester. We're on the 16. The triple option. Benson gets it for another 5, then another 3, another 2. We're on the 6-yard line. Let's try one of these jet sweeps. And it gets in there. Kale Masters, 6-yard run. Giving us the lead now, 7-6. Early in the second quarter, though, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We've seen things fall apart in an instant. We have a short one. Let's go with that power option. Doesn't get there. 2nd, 3rd. Again, we get beat up on these 3rd and longs lately. Lead read options, stretch. Let's keep it on the ground. We are going to keep this one on the ground as well with the fullback dive. Strong doesn't get there at their 24-yard line. I'm just shy about 75% chance of making this. How about 75% chance of missing because he's 1 of 4 now in the last 2 games? It's ridiculous. The guy's better than that. He should be able to make a 40-yarder, but I think that's telling us if we're 40 yards out, don't even bother. Don't even bother. 45-yard line. Okay, so this is 2 down territory for us. But we only need 1. Burris there with 9 yards, then another 9. Hester with 2 yards. Let's keep going with what we've got working for us at the moment. 2nd and 5 for Hester, sweeping Benson. First and 10, Benson with 6 yards. Then he gets Burris to get another 6. Hester, then all three running backs, boom, 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 taking their time, taking their turns, giving us a 1-point lead. Oh, we got to get a stop, guys. We can't do this. 4th and goal. Oh, they got the field goal. Inside zone is not looking effective at the moment. That doesn't look effective either, though. 4th and 8, we had to give the ball right back. And as usual, we are not able to stop them. 2nd and 16, and they get a 37-yard touchdown pass. Okay, Rhodes just got 46 yards from Carlisle, only for a fumble. We have been doing a really good job of controlling the ball all year as far as fumbles go. Actually, we haven't had many turnovers all year, period. And then as I say that, we throw an interception, but that was a deep pass. It's to be expected. They did miss their field goal, but we are 9 yards out. Passing the ball is not going to do anything because we can't do that. Oh, that's so disappointing. 5-win season. Passing yards per attempt were solid. We didn't throw the ball as many times as I thought. Ran the ball okay, just wasn't meant to be. I thought that was going to be good. Overall, though, hey, we can't complain. 5-win season, 5-6. We will take that in an instant. Things went really well for us this year. We weren't invited to conference title, our conference championships. Shocking. We are going to pick up some recruits. Let's just do our quick reveals here because I think we were the only ones. By far, we lost the junior college guy. And we lost Cesar Fleming. But we picked up more, so our recruiting, we have 17 commitments with another 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's pull these guys off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scholarships out there. We're not going to get this one. Not going to get this one. Or this one. Maybe that one. Maybe not this one. Probably not that one. So, we might pick up 1 or 2 more of those. We don't need them all. Be nice to add some talent, but that's okay if we don't get them. So, that wraps up our season. It was a good year. Look at this. We finished 124th above Ball State and Buffalo, although in the conference we lost to the 2 worst teams than us. But to win 5 games, Sam Houston State ended up being 4-8, Central Michigan 3-9, Eastern Michigan 5-7, UC Davis 1-11. Toledo, a winning team, 7-5. So overall, we can hang our hat on that. When we look at the roster and the composition of it, again, our starters, only 48% were seniors. Not many were juniors as well. So we had a lot of freshmen, 30% freshmen, sophomores. And our players, only 17 seniors. So we've got a lot of up-and-coming talent. I'm excited for what Season 4 has in store for us. So we'll end this here. We will pick up seeing who the national title winner is and then diving into the offseason and probably even starting Season 4 in the next episode. Thank you all again for joining me on this one. It is a blast. We are making progress. We have our clear eyes and our full hearts. Apparently we can lose with them, but we're getting better at not losing, getting closer to that summit. Next season, we'll go up against Ohio State again to see where we stand against them. But I think we're making the progress we need. So be sure to tune back in next time so we see how things are going. And until then, hope you have a good one. Take care, and we'll see you on the next episode.